Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making lemon baked donuts with lemon glaze, and I'm going to be decorating them Easter themed. So here I have all of my ingredients, and first I'm going to mix my dry ingredients. I already have my flour in here. Now I'm going to add my sugar, my baking powder, and salt. And I'm just going to whisk this together until they're all combined. That's good enough. And now I'm going to mix together my wet ingredients in my mixing bowl. So I'm going to add my egg, my oil, my vanilla, my buttermilk, and then lastly my lemon zest. I'm just gonna scoop this out with a spatula. And this recipe will be in the description below. And now I'm going to mix all of this together. So now this is pretty much good enough as long as they're combined. And now I'm going to add in all of my dry ingredients. Now I'm going to combine all of these. So far that's already looking pretty good, but I am going to scoop off the edges, all this flour here, so it's well combined. Okay, so now my donut dough is done. Okay, so here's my finished dough mixture. Now I'm just gonna scoop this in to my piping bag. I'm just using this to help me scoop it in. And then I already have my pans all set up and sprayed. Okay, so I didn't put exactly all of my dough, but I just put most of it. And now I'm gonna clip this together. And I'm gonna start putting them in my pans. So I'm gonna start with the metal one, and I'm just gonna do a ring around here. And I'm gonna do that for every single one. Just once. And I forgot to mention, but I'm using these bundt cake pans because I don't have two of these, I only have one. And I'm just doing one ring. I'm not going to fill them to the top. Let's see if I can get all four. I might only be able to get 3. This one will be like super duper tiny. that's okay. Okay, there's all of my dough in my pans. And now I'm going to bake these for 10 minutes. Okay, so while my donuts are baking, I'm going to make my glaze. So in here I have powdered sugar, and then I'm going to add my lemon juice and some milk. And I'm just gonna whisk this all together. And if I need to add a little more milk, I can, but I'm just gonna keep whisking until I can get it as formed as I can. Okay, since my glaze isn't as runny as I would like it to be, it's still super powdery, I'm just gonna add like, not a tablespoon, just a little spoon of milk in at a time until it's a consistency that I like. So now I'm gonna mix this. Add some more. And I can feel it's starting to form a little bit since I added the milk, or added more milk. Okay, so this is the consistency I was going for. Here's what it looks like. There's still a few little chunks in there, but that's okay. And I'm going to dye it 2 colors. And here I'm gonna do yellow, and then in this bowl over here, I'm gonna do green. And I also have some sprinkles I can decorate the donuts with. These ones too, they have little bunny ears, which is pretty cute. So I'm going to dye my glaze. I'll start with like 1 drop. This is like a lemon yellow color. Okay. Now I'm going to mix this. 1 should be just enough because I don't want it a super bright yellow. Making sure I'm getting all the edges so I don't have any white spots left. And that's a pretty nice color. And now I'm going to dye my green. About the same. Just gonna add 1 little dot. There we go. It's a pretty small bowl. So hopefully, okay, yeah, it won't get too dark. Nice, like, light green. That's pretty good. Now I have both of my glazes ready, and my donuts are still baking. Okay, so these donuts are all done and cooled, and I'm going to start dipping them into my glaze. Move my plate over. And first I'm going to dip one in the yellow. I'm just going to dip it this way. Oops, started breaking it on accident. Here we go. And then I wanted to try and drizzle some of the green on there, so I'll see how that looks. I'll just try it on 1 first, so if it doesn't look good. Okay, and I'm gonna try and do a drizzle on here. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I think it blended all together with the yellow because I think they're really similar. So I'm just going to dip it in regularly. So I'm also going to add my sprinkles before they start drying, or before the glaze starts drying, just to be safe. That looks pretty good. Oh, and a spot here. There we go. That looks pretty cute. Now I'm going to work on the next one. Let me bring my donuts back over here. Actually, I think I'll do one at a time. This one I'm gonna dip in green, and I'm just mixing my glaze every now and then so it doesn't harden up. So now I'm gonna dip this one. My spoon's kind of in my way. I might need to try and spoon them on, at least the glaze. I think I can spoon some extra glaze on because I kind of missed this spot here. Kind of added too much, but that's okay. Now I'm going to add my sprinkles. I'll add these ones again because I don't want to put green on green. Even though the green and yellow, they look really similar now that I'm looking at it. It's okay. I think it's okay. This time I'm going to try spooning on some yellow. I'm just trying different techniques to see kind of which one works the best. Okay, definitely didn't grab enough. Even if I do make it a little messy, it'll kind of spread out on its own, and plus I'll cover it with sprinkles a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna try and add these green ones. These green sprinkles with like little eggs on them. Adding little extra eggs here and there. And I think I'm actually gonna try and make my green darker since, I mean, I still have some left and I have the food coloring to do it. Okay, let's see. If I add one more dot, just so it's not as similar to the yellow. That might work. Let's see. I don't have a lot of green, which is okay, but this might be a little bit darker than this yellow. So now I'm gonna spoon on my glaze. I'll probably just have to use like the rest of what's in here. Okay, that seems pretty good. And I forgot to mention, I'm going to cover the middle with a little peep. I have little bunnies, little birds. So it's okay if the middle looks a little like sunken in. I'm also going to add, some green on here. Hopefully it doesn't blend together too much. I'm going to add some of the yellow too, or the mixed sprinkles. It's not just yellow. That seems pretty good. And now I have my last 2 donuts left. Now I'm just going to glaze the rest of my donuts, and I will show you when I'm finished. Okay, so here are the just like basic decorated that I wanted to do before I add my peeps and my little chocolate eggs. Here are little donuts I made. I almost call them cupcakes. And they're pretty small. They're also pretty thin. And they're definitely a lot crispier on the outside than these. And it's weird because I had to bake those ones longer than these ones. These ones took 10 minutes and those ones took 12. Now I'm going to add my little peeps onto the donuts. I'm just going to break these off. I'm going to do a variety of the bunnies and little birds. Pink birds and yellow bunnies here. I'm not sure which way this faces. This way? Okay. I don't know, I don't eat peeps. I'm probably gonna take mine off when I eat it. And then I think I'll add one more little bird, just so it's even, and then the last 2 I will add eggs in the middle. It's like a little egg nest. I'm afraid they're gonna fall through. Okay, now. Looks pretty cute. 4 is a good amount. Let me get a different color. So there are my finished donuts, and I think they turned out pretty cute. I like how they look. I'm glad I made a little bit of a dark green as well. Yeah, so now I'm going to try them. Okay, so I'm gonna cut one of them open. Probably not gonna eat it with the peep, but poor peep got cut in half. Okay. So there's what the donut looks like on the inside. The glaze is still a little wet, so I'm trying to be careful. Now I'm going to try it. So I think the donut tasted pretty good. I'm glad I didn't try it with the peep because I don't really like peeps. And I think like the marshmallow with the donut would have been weird. So it's just more like decoration. But I think the lemon flavor was nice. I could taste it a little bit in the actual like donut. And then the glaze had a pretty nice lemony flavor because it was juice. And in the dough I only put like a little bit of zest. But yeah, so I think it balanced it out pretty well. And yeah, I think these donuts turned out pretty cute, and I would definitely make these again for Easter or like another sort of holiday, because you could totally do these for like Christmas with like red and green colors, and or even like Halloween with like red. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.